comedian and podcaster Tim Dillon let loose on President Trump during a recent podcast.
Dillon was discussing Trump defending H-1B visas during an interview with Fox host Laura Ingraham. Here's the comedian.
This is the end of the Trump administration. This is the beginning of the lame duck presidency. It's obvious to everyone, even his most ardent supporters show up to the White House, like Laura Ingraham, and she's kind of shocked going, what the hell's going on? Now we'll start, 3 years of talking about the ballroom. He will trail off. He will get older. He's adorned the White House in gold. Epstein's going to suck the oxygen out of a lot of this.
Dillon then played this clip of the president's interview with Ingraham.
You've said as many as 600,000 Chinese students could come to the United States. Why, sir, is that a pro-MAGA position when so many American kids want to go to school and there are places not for them, and these universities are getting rich off Chinese money?
We also have a massive system of colleges and universities. And if we were to cut that in half, which perhaps makes some people happy, you would have half the colleges in the United States go out of business.
Dillon then mocked the notion that HBCUs would go out of business if it weren't for Chinese students. Let's watch that.
This is the craziest argument I've ever. Can you imagine Chinese kids coming over to go to the black college? Does anyone believe that? Does anyone believe that we're letting 400,000 Chinese students in so that they can keep black colleges going? I mean, how stupid do they think we all are? It's really getting to a point where it's kind of insane.
This is an interesting issue. I think it's a bit more complicated than the Laura Ingraham and Tim Dillon side of it were making it out to be, and also the Trump's making it out to be, and maybe there's some middle ground. I'm supportive of high-skilled immigration. I think they should come here. I think, most importantly, if the Chinese students are coming here to learn and be educated in our universities, then they should stay here after. No sending them back. This is an idea that Trump himself has talked about. I agree with him completely. He's talked, again, he's in consultation with high-powered Elon Musk-type tech people who know that we need smart Chinese and Indian students and workers in this country to build up our tech products to compete with China and other countries, and it's better if I want to drain China of talent. I want it all here. I don't want it here and then sent back after they're educated here. That makes no sense to me and is what happens under our current immigration policy. So that should be fixed. I do want them here. I'm totally against affirmative action. So when they say, well, why can't you have a white and a hardworking? No. The most qualified student should get the spot every time. I don't care if it's 100% Asian because of that. I don't care if it's 100% white. I don't care if it's 100% black. I don't care if it's 100% Jewish. I don't care. Most qualified student gets the job. Now, if it is the case that our tax dollars and our government money is propping up these universities that are then just giving the positions to foreign students, well, then now I do understand how that could be a legitimate frustration with Americans saying, well, my tax dollars go to support this institution that I can't get admitted to. That's kind of like the state university in the state of Michigan, where I'm from, and half the students are from out of state paying more in tuition, but the institution is supposed to be for people who live in Michigan. It has Michigan in the name. It's subsidized by the taxpayers. So then I get it, and my solution to that would just be to privatize these things altogether.
Briefly, I just have to push back against one thing that Dillon said. Well, I mean, I disagree with lots of it, but that kind of disparaging reference to black universities that he made, sort of why would Chinese students, no one would think that. There are lots of excellent institutions that are HBCUs, Howard, Morehouse, Spelman, all kinds of very good universities that are HBCUs. So I don't like that derision that he expressed there. To me, the broader and bigger question here is this issue of the schisms within the MAGA coalition, because obviously things like the H-1B visas has really created a separation. There's a whole lot of issues like that. Venezuela we've talked about, etc. There does seem to be a really quite high degree of dissent within Trump's MAGA coalition in a way that I hadn't really expected at this point.
Right, because Trump seems to be taking the position that it's about immigration enforcement is about crime control, and he wants to police aggressively immigrants at the lower lower skilled labor class, where he thinks there's all this crime, and not do it at the higher level, which is what a lot of people in the coalition want the job competition there
Right.
is very serious and want immigration dealt with there too. So it's an interesting split. That does it for us today on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way today, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts. See you later.